going on, Demon Killers? So we got the Royal Rumble recorded. I don't know if it's going to be uploaded by the time you guys see this. We'll see, because that's a 30-minute video and that might take a while for me to render. But in the meantime, I decided I should record my Power Rangers movie review. And you know what, just for the hell of it, I'm going to throw in my Assassin's Creed movie review in the same video. So you're gonna get a double movie review in the same video. Okay, first things first, Power Rangers. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 15 out of 10. Nah, seriously, 10 out of 10, yo. Hands down, one of the best movies, one of the best action movies I've seen. There might be some who might look at this movie and think, it's okay, you know. Others might, I don't know how they might possibly dislike the movie, but whatever, to each his own, I guess. But for me, I absolutely loved the movie. Rita really looked like a real female villain. Like, she terrified the crap out of me. She looked so demonic and sadistic and vicious. It wasn't funny. How do I put this? The way they really upgraded everything. And when I mean by everything, I mean everything. Even Alpha. Alpha looked dope as fuck. Alpha looked dope. And that's saying something, because back in the 90s, original Power Rangers, Alpha, kind of cringy to look at. You know what I mean? But this Alpha, spot on. Zordon, you know what he kind of looked like? You know, I forgot what there's these toys that we used to play with. It was like a little box, and they had like these sticks, and you would put your hand in it, and it would form the shape of your hand, or like, you know, put it over your face, and it would form the shape of your face or whatever. That's what Zordon looked like. That's what he looked like. But in a real badass, moving type, computer-generated type way. They did a great digital animation on Zordon. Zordon's voice honestly sounded like a godlike type voice. So Zordon in this movie is really like not to be messed with. He sounds like he's the type that he could rain down thunder on you if he really wanted to. Now let's get to the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers, I feel like that there could be more character development, but with that being said, I feel like they did justice with the new Power Rangers. And what's funny is it was kind of weird, because there were a couple cameos from the original Power Rangers. So seeing these new Power Rangers and the Legends in the same movie kind of I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was such an overwhelming, awesome experience. And don't even get me started with them morphing and the way the robots came together and the fighting sequences. Everything was just, the choreography, everything was just amazing and lit as fuck, in my opinion. I loved the Power Rangers. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I strongly encourage any strong original Power Ranger fans to go watch this. And my advice, stay for the end credits. There is an end credit scene. In case you guys don't know, There is an end credit scene, and you guys are going to want to watch that, all right, guys? So make sure you go check out Power Rangers. Amazing movie. I absolutely loved it, so I'm giving my stamp on it, all right, guys? Now, Assassin's Creed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't feel Assassin's Creed. Didn't feel it. Didn't. I played a couple of the games. This movie really let me down. And it's not even so much the action. The action didn't let me down. That was on point. I feel like the story needed work. That's the thing. I feel like the story really needed work. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, guys. Maybe it's just me, but I just feel like Assassin's Creed didn't live up to the hype that it was meant to live up to. So if I'm going to rate this movie, I'm not going to say that it was terrible, but I'm going to give it an average rating of 5 out of 10, in my opinion. I don't know. I wasn't feeling Assassin's Creed, y'all. And the thing is, I know to some extent they're following the story, but one of the main things that really turned me off about Assassin's Creed is I feel like they're kind of historically inaccurate when it comes to the Knights Templar. I feel like they really paint the Knights Templar as an evil organization. But the Knights Templar, okay, they had extreme views. They had extreme ways of doing things. But they were a Christian organization. And although some of their methods might have been bloody, granted, ultimately their values and their viewpoints came from biblical scripture, and biblical scripture mainly revolves around peace and love. And although the Knights Templar didn't always follow that, you know, they were a Christian organization, and we shouldn't. I feel like the whole Assassin's Creed storyline, they kind of like go straight off the deep end when it comes to painting the type of organization that the Knights Templar really was. You know what I mean? I don't know if there was actually really historically an organization of the assassins. I could be wrong. But I mean, and just so we're clear, I can't give a complete honest opinion because I haven't played all of the games. I've only played I think number 3. I played a little bit of Black Flag, and I played Unity for sure. I had Unity. So I haven't played all of them. So I can't give a complete honest opinion. I can admit that, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I watched the movie and I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like they tried to keep to the story, but there was just something missing. I don't know if it was maybe the dialogue, or maybe they just didn't put enough hard work into it. I just didn't feel Assassin's Creed, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just me. So 5 out of 10 rating for me. So Power Rangers was a great movie. Assassin's Creed, not so much, in my opinion. So if you guys like these movie reviews, make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you did not, hit the dislike button, post your hate or critical comments down below, and close the page. Demon Killer Scorpius signing off, and we kill demons!